Best books for first-time managers. Ever feel like you're drowning after your first promotion? Like everyone expects you to know what you're doing, but no one gave you the manual? What if I told you 7 books could transform you from overwhelmed to empowered? Today, we're unpacking essential reads that give you frameworks you can use Monday morning. Let's turn those what ifs into I did it's together. Slide 1. Welcome to your leadership library. Best books for first-time managers leading teams. The best managers never stop learning. They read, reflect, and lead with purpose. This isn't just about reading, it's about transformation. Think about it. When was the last time a book actually changed how you showed up at work? These 7 will. Grab the PDF reading list linked below to reference anytime or borrow free via your library's Libby app. And if this resonates, hit subscribe. We're building a community of leaders who learn together. Slide 2. What's ahead? Here's our roadmap. First, why first-time managers desperately need the right books. Spoiler, 60% get zero training their first year. Then we'll spotlight 7 essential reads that build real leadership confidence. You'll walk away with actionable takeaways for Monday morning. And finally, how to turn these insights into team transformation. Quick disclosure, we've included affiliate links at no extra cost to you or borrow everything free through Libby. Does that sound like a plan? Let's dive in. Slide 3, the challenge. You've been promoted. Congratulations. Now what? Here's the reality. 60% of new managers receive zero formal training in their first year. You're expected to lead, motivate, deliver results without a roadmap. That's terrifying, right? The solution? Learn from leaders who've stumbled, recovered, and mastered the craft. These 7 books compress decades of wisdom into frameworks you can use today. Think of them as your personal advisory board, available 24/7. What's your biggest management fear right now? Keep that in mind as we explore. Slide 4, the making of a manager. Julie Zhuo's journey starts at age 25, terrified and newly promoted at Facebook. Her book, rated 4.2 out of 5 on Goodreads, is Radical Honesty Meets Practical Wisdom. The core insight? Your job boils down to 3 things. Build a great team, support their success, drive results. That's it. Her first 90 days advice? Listening tours, not fixing everything immediately. Many new managers rush in swinging. Big mistake. Zhuo's feedback framework requires specificity and timeliness, focusing on impact over intent. Here's the gift. Permission to be imperfect while growing. What if you stopped expecting perfection from yourself? Slide 5, Radical Candor. Kim Scott gives us the framework that changed Google and Apple. Care personally while challenging directly. Rated 4.1 on Amazon, this book names your struggles. Radical candor lives at the intersection of caring and directness. Anything less fails your team. Ever avoided a tough conversation because you cared too much? That's ruinous empathy, and it hurts everyone. Scott reminds us praise matters as much as criticism. Be specific about what's working. Build feedback culture by soliciting criticism about yourself first. Vulnerability opens doors. Pair this with Crucial Conversations audiobook for deeper skills, about $15 to $20 or free on Audible trial. How comfortable are you with directness? Slide 6, the first 90 days. Michael Watkins treats your first 3 months as make or break. Fortune 500 companies use this book, rated 4.0 on Goodreads, for onboarding excellence. Before acting, diagnose your situation. Are you in a startup, turnaround, realignment, or sustaining mode? Each needs different strategies. Negotiate success criteria with your boss up front. Never assume alignment. I've seen managers fail because they thought they knew what success looked like. Early wins must be high visibility, achievable, and business aligned. The book includes worksheets for structured planning. Think GPS for navigating politics and securing credibility. Where's your team right now in that cycle? Slides on high output management. Andrew Grove, Intel's legendary CEO, wrote this in 1995, yet it's rated 4.3 on Goodreads today because it's timeless. Timeless. Grove distills management into systems. Maximize output per hour. Your output equals your team's output plus neighboring teams you influence. One-on-ones are your highest leverage activity. Never skip them. Performance reviews should contain 0 surprises if you're giving continuous feedback. Think in systems, not heroics. Many managers try to be heroes, exhausting and unsustainable. Grove's frameworks create consistency. What systems could you build this week? Slide 8, Multipliers. Liz Wiseman studied 150 plus leaders and discovered two types: multipliers who amplify team intelligence and diminishers who drain it. Which are you? Rated 4.2 on Goodreads, this book reveals 5 disciplines. Multipliers ask questions rather than provide answers. They create space for thinking. Accidental diminishers rescue teams too quickly despite good intentions. Sound familiar? Intelligence can be accessed, not just assessed. The book includes self-assessment tools to identify your tendencies. Try this. In your next meeting, ask 3 questions before offering one solution. How does that shift feel? Slide 9. Crucial conversations. When stakes are high, emotions run strong, and opinions differ. You need Carrie Patterson's state model. Rated 4.1 on Amazon, this book tackles conflict without damage. Master your stories first. The narratives you tell yourself about others' motives drive your reactions. Ever assumed someone's intent and been wrong? Create safety first. Without it, dialogue becomes debate or silence. The STATE acronym: share facts, tell your story, ask for paths, talk tentatively, encourage testing. Reading alone won't make you skilled. Practice required. Available on Spotify audiobooks for commute learning. What conversation are you avoiding right now? Slide 10. Turn the ship around. Commander David Marquet transformed the worst-performing nuclear submarine crew in the Navy by flipping leadership. Rated 4.3 on Goodreads, this narrative grips you. Replace "what should I do" with "I intend to," shifting from permission to ownership. Competence plus clarity equals control. You can't empower without building both. Short-term efficiency through command loses to long-term effectiveness through empowerment. The military context proves it works under extreme pressure. Pair with extreme ownership for complementary Navy SEAL principles. $18 to $25, ebook or audio. How much ownership does your team really have? Slide 11. Apply Monday morning, week 1. Schedule recurring one-on-ones, Grove's highest leverage hour. Week 2, practice "and what else" in conversations. Resist your advice monster. Week 3, give one piece of radical candor feedback. Care and challenge together. Week 4, diagnose your team situation and secure early wins using Watkins' framework. Ongoing, replace "what should I do" with "I intend to" in all team dialogue. Channeling Marquette. Level up by pairing books strategically. Combine radical candor with crucial conversations for communication mastery. Small shifts compound into transformation. Which week resonates most with your current challenge? Slide 12. Your leadership journey starts here. These 7 books are your 24/7 advisory board. Start with The Making of a Manager for confidence-building honesty. Choose High Output Management for operational excellence. Pick Radical Candor for communication breakthroughs. Leadership is a craft, not a destination. The best managers never stop learning. Grab the PDF version linked below to reference anytime, or borrow free from your library via Libby, explore Kindle Unlimited, or find used books online. If this IP shelf, hit that like button, subscribe for weekly book decks, your growth squad awaits, and drop a comment. What book's next for you? Your team is counting on you to show up prepared. These books will help you lead something great. Now go claim your Insight Architect badge.